All right. I'm back. I apologize. Sorry about that. I was getting nothing but dropped frames on my restream. So I had to figure that out. Let's go ahead and do that. And who is here? Does that come up? So that comes up on there. All right, sweet. All right, so we're going to be setting up our HOSAS. Here on this side, and our VoiceAttack. So we need to get both of them set up, or both of them updated, I should say, for yay! What's up, Major Star Stuff? Trying to get stuff set up. I've been running into so many issues with Restream, and today, where it was, I don't want to get a new release of VoiceAttack. Not yet, at least. John, say hello to the stream. John, wake up. John, wake up. Let's see. System Advanced General. Global profiles, keyboard display layout, gotchas, check for updates, recognition. Okay, communication, audio device playback. That's why. John, say hello to the stream. Say hello to the stream. Say hi. Hosam. I actually did Hosam for a while. Because you messed up your keybinds for the stick. It's like, so when they introduce so much new stuff, it definitely makes you struggle a bit. Nerdy John. Nerdy ore prices. All right, so first off, we need to get John to actually go through and recognize anything. Profile. No. It does. Also, how's it going, Proto? It's been a hot minute, bud. Why are you doing this to me today, John? Wait, did it not save it? Did I hit cancel? All right. Okay. John, say hi to the stream. Test. I'm not getting any like in input. Oh, I got to hit change now. Mother F. John, say hi to the stream. Darren, I am so glad that you are using John. I'm trying to get it right now. I'm trying to go through an update. So 3.21.1, there's a lot of new stuff, right? We have, and I suspect that we're going to get more keybinds updated in 3.22. So I'm sorry this isn't the most exciting stream up to this point. So I'm trying to get the keybind set up because I went for a hiatus because I started a new job. So to get everybody caught up for the last 5 months, 4 months, basically, I started a new position at my company. Salary position, increase in pay, which is nice. But I work like 12-hour days, and so I haven't been able to put too much time into Star Citizen. That's why there's been a gap of YouTube content and Twitch streaming, honestly. But about a month ago, I was sitting there and I was like, I got to do something. I got to start working on some more stuff. And so got moving to Pyro, put out, and then started playing the game more and stuff like that, and really enjoying it. And I'm like, but they did some patch updates, so it wasn't working. Both my HOSAS setup, my joystick setup, and VoiceAttack wasn't going through. And so now I'm just trying to get it to where it's in here. Say hello. But it's not registering my mic. So am I looking at this wrong? I have it set up for hype mic. Play device, playback device. Recognition, speech engine, system default. Why, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. System advanced, bypass mouse, targeting. No. Hotkeys, no. Audio, output, integrated. And that should be the right output because I can hear the doo-doo sounds. Hello. Now we got it. John, say hi to the stream. John, say hi to the stream. And of course, now my buttons aren't working. Which ones? All of them are not working. Messages. That's from Red Legion. Okay, I need to mute that server. No. All right, there we go. All right, so we go back over here and figure out why. Okay, now it should work. John, say hi to the stream. Say hello to the stream.
Hey guys, it's John here. Welcome to the stream. I guess I wasn't expecting to be put on the spot like that.
How's that audio level? Does that seem like it's coming through? Is it too quiet? It might be too quiet. A little low. Okay. Audio. Say hello to the stream. Say hi to the stream.
Oh, hey, how's it going, stream? How's everybody out there doing today? Hope you guys are doing good.
Oh, John. Let's put it up to 80 and see how that does. Say hi to the stream. Say hi to the stream.
Oh, well, hi there. Hi, everybody in the stream. John here. I'm the second in command.
Yeah, that's a better volume right there. He's always kind of I depending on if we have a bunch of people in the chats and stuff like that. That's whenever I typically go through and bring him down in volume. So let's deal with. Oh, that was the other thing I was trying to do. Poopy. Major Star stuff is in game, which is nice. I need to hide some of this because I don't know what's all in here. And then we also got give y'all a sneak peek. Let's see.
You know what I could do? I could have noodles from the noodle bar. None of that subsidised slop that you got in the canteen. No, actual, honest to goodness, synthesised noodles from the
Noodle bar song.
What do you mean you haven't got any noodles?
With no lyrics on it. Give y'all a sneak peek while I'm setting stuff up. Bro, I'm trying to. Where is my super shoot? Desktop stuff. Also, it'd be great if my Stream Deck would actually connect and do stuff. Is it? No.
Dynamics again, isn't it? Cost cutting as always. Open up a noodle bar, making sure that there's noodles for people what need noodles, only to not actually provide them with any noodles. So when you want noodles, there isn't any noodles to have.
Damn, another thing I gotta look at. AI crew contracts are different than blades. Oh wait, what? There is no blades as of yet, and crew AI is in the works, to my knowledge. Yeah, I do suspect that, and that's the debate that we've actually had on the Discord. Just chatting with like Panda and Huaha, in the sense that like our our AI blades going to be more expensive than hireable crew, hireable NPC crew, because if you're looking at it. If you're looking at it in the sense of like in game in Star Citizen, like right, AI blades seem like they would be a faster processing of data because it's not an NPC crew. But then they would have basically the same function, but you have things that would make it to where AI blades are susceptible to EMP loss and attacks and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see whenever they actually get that set up, what that's going to what it's going to sound like, if you know what I mean. All right, let's try this again with listening suspended. John, say hello to the stream.
Well, welcome everybody.
Okay,
Let's have a great stream today. I'm gonna go fill up on some yakisoba dogs.
Shut up, John. I need to try to see if I can not controlling export. So the issue I'm running into right now is that I'm accruing starter packs in the event the CIG will give players a customizable NPC to crew any given ship of a player with more than one starter package. Crew cost resources, food and water and pay. Meanwhile, blades will run on rarity modules, and some will be EMP resistant, which would be nice. But legendaries will not be crashable and only found. Oh no, I lost it. Only found by my understanding. And that's a cool way of looking at it, of having it to where you're going on these kind of like epic quests to go through and search for specific AI blades, or maybe blueprints for AI blades and stuff like that that you can go through and construct. I think that's a really cool idea. All right, looks like I'm going to be hand controlling it over there on that other side, which kind of sucks, actually. But let's see. I need to get desktop stuff. Do controller mappings. There we go. And then I need to drop this into not Noodle Bar Song. So we can move a lot of this. What else I got over here? Moving to Pyro, number 4. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
Well, I'm moving to Pyro.
Ken, I appreciate you being here, bud. I always appreciate you stopping by, and I return your sharp salute. All right, so let's go back over here. This PC, this is going to be under my D drive. Robert Space Industries, Star Citizen Live, data? No. User, client, controls, mappings. Dear God, that's so many things. All right, now we will launch game. Also, does anybody use the SR client? So blades will be no. Oh, goodness. Can I just not? Sure. This might mess it up, actually. Oh, no. Hey, you stinky baby. Two seconds. Well, that's just fine. You stinky baby. Yeah, I said it. You want to fight? Baby, don't say that. All right, so let's see, Michael. Let's see, but drones, bots or drones, are also different from blades and crew AI. But all blades and drones are delayed since February when the blade and drones team was pushed to AI script and crew AI teams. So until AI and crew AI are interacting correctly, there's no current blade drone teams active at CIG, which means there's no habitations, land claims. Just to make a habitation, it requires a survey prospecting drone. Right, and I think a lot of it also is going to be waiting on implementation of at least the static server meshing, which hopefully we can go through and start seeing put into place. I know that there's been rumors of it being introduced on the Evocati build for 3.22, at least at a testing level. But I'm assuming probably first or second quarter we'll go through and get that put into place, because that's going to go through and help to take and get a lot of stuff done on just AI, NPC AI for everything, and hopefully we can go through and get a higher average server FPS, because right now it is booty. And I'll say that twice if need be. So, but a really good point. But I think that's the other side of it, Michael, is that with the introduction of with server meshing in general, whether static or dynamic server meshing, I think that's going to go through and help reduce load and be able to go through and have it to where we're having a more functional experience on most servers. So I have this, the SRS setup, which partial mesh and server relay was supposed to be with 3.21x. Right, so they were saying that we're trying to go through and get it out with the 3.21 cycle, so it's 3.21.1 or 0.2. I still don't know if it's going to be this cycle or if it's going to be something that's going to be kind of getting pushed further out in it. It's been delayed at Evocati and just now open to PTU1, so expected sometime Q1 2024 now. That is really, really good info. No, so there is the DCS simple radio standalone, which is the SRS system. There's a Odeka, I believe it is. So SRS-Citizen app. If you guys go to this site, this is actually, so the SRS service is a service they use. It's an app that was created for DCS, and so it's a SRS is simple radio standalone, and so it's out there, but they have the Odeka. I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but they actually have they hosted a version of it for Star Citizen, so you can go through and have, and it's just an AWAC or it's just a simple radio for Star Citizen users, and so you can have different things like locations and channels and stuff like that in here on the AWAC. I'll actually kind of make it bigger so you guys can see it. But you can go into the channels and actually change like locations for, just a Stanton channel, channel 1, or Hurston, and then it'll go through and change it on there. And if you click into it, you can go through and be like, nerdy gentleman for radio check. I should probably move to one that actually has a channel. This is nerdy gentleman with radio check. I don't know if we're going to get anybody back on this one. But think of it like walkie-talkies or mil-spec. But I did go through and set up my own specific channels, and I can go through and do encoding on those if I want to. But it does go also through and apply like voice effects and stuff like that to responses. This is nerdy gentleman. Can I get a radio check? Nobody on here at all. But the nice thing about this is that you can go through and do these without specific Discord information or anything like that, or having to go through and get onto somebody's Discord. So if you had this Star Citizen SRS, and they actually do have a download to where you can go through and specifically like change, or not specifically, but like with their specific stuff, so you can go through and just have a little patch that you can go through and get in. It's a free, it's open source, like it's free, you know, created for free. But with that, yeah, and doing things along those lines. So like for this one, if you wanted to go through, if you had this app, you can go through and go through and dial in 381.023 for your frequency. And you can also do encryption. And I can't remember what's the highest number you can go through and do. 252, maybe? Yeah, 252. So you can go through and have a specific encryption key on there and then go through and enable it. And then it would be silent. So I went through and made just a few channels for mine, but like I said, you can go through and you can check out specific ones. So like if you are looking for emergency services, they actually have emergency main, a medical, an extraction, transport, combat support, refuel, and you can go through and change to these different ones and try to go through and get people reached on here. And I'm just like, that's really awesome, without having to have any specific Discord or anything like that. If you're around Sullen, right? And you go through and say, cool, I'm on 7. It changes the frequency. And you can go over here and be like, I'm on in the Sullen space. This is a nerdy gentleman looking for anybody out here in the Sullen space can go through and help with some pirates. Obviously, nobody's going to respond back here because they don't have it built in. Or they don't have anybody on this right now. But we need to get more people actually usually using and working with this system. Well, true, but for a simplified version in game, this works really, really well. So yes, by all means, go over to this site, SRS Citizen app, and download this and check it out, because I think it's really cool. And I want to go through, like, I'll be in here on DSMT, and maybe we can get somebody to come in here and chat. Say, hey, just to hear what it sounds like. You can run this to where it's always on top. I'll have it set up there for now. And let's get back to the fun stuff. And let's see, we need to go through and... Really? I got a 30K at the main menu? Seems fishy. John, say hello to the stream.
Hey guys, it's John here. Welcome to the stream. I guess I wasn't expecting to be put on the spot like that.
I need to go through and actually look at the list of my commands that I have set up for him again. For right now, I just need to get this to actually load in. All right, launch game again. I need to figure out how to go through and coordinate with some of these guys, Tomato and Astropub, and it really does. If that was incorporated into the game, that would be really cool. I mean, it's true, but you don't have to be invited over to Discord. If you were to go through it, and if you were in game and were, you know, just in the global chat or whatever, and you're saying, hey, I need some help out, you know, this is my my frequency I'm on. It's easier to go through and be like, yeah, what frequency are you on SRS? And just be like, oh, 381.023. Encryption, you know, whatever. I know that there's comms in game that you can do. I get that, but I don't know. I think it's cool. That, and it does add the like all this the effects to everything. All right. So we need to hit, why are there 3? I think it's this one and this one. Let's just go into Arena Commander. We'll do a free flight. Offline. Any map is fine. Server location, we'll go best. Vehicle selection, let's do Argo SRV. And launch. All right, let's see if these.
Systems activating. Systems on.
All right, that's reversed. Options, keybinds. Let's put you as number 1 and you as number 2. That's not right. Oh, what was it? John, flip controllers. All right, so that's doing better. Options, key bindings. Let's see, movement. Oh, this is throttle forward back now instead of straightforward back. Wait, no, there's a straightforward back, but it says inverted. Let's try this one. All right, and I need to invert that. Okay, so controls, inversion settings, man, all the stuff. It used to be that you would go into controls, switch it over to the right freaking HOTAS. Conversion settings, flight movement. Apparently it's not on that one. Wait, no, it is. There we go. All right, those feel good. I need movement. Yaw is there, but I need oh wait, what did I just put that on? Nope, okay. Joystick HOTAS. I like my roll to be on my X and not my Z, just because it's more based on like what you do in flight. No, where's my brake? I don't want to get out of the seat. Oh, that was my brake. Okay. John, lights on. John, turn on my lights. John, headlights. All right, so we got at least some controls working. So that's what they did on this one. They removed the forward back strafe and moved it to like throttle, forward and back throttle, absolute, and I guess there's an absolute and a relative. Let's change it back to coupled mode. Set on, okay. So that's first step. Key bindings. Cockpit, self-destruct, preschool rate, flight systems ready. Okay. If I say, John, prepare for takeoff.
Requesting takeoff. Do you want me to follow the SOP or you just, you know what? I'll just wing it. Power distribution reset, boss.
Huh.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay. John, power down the ship. Man, so much work. All right. Let's go back to main menu because I need to get John working better with the options in here. Keyboards, keybinds. All right, let's. Open them up. I have it to where graphics are set. See if I go instead of this, if I go to windowed. Let's move this to 1920 by 1080. All right, so that way now I can have this up here and this over here. Navigation routes is a lot. Power controls. The exciting side of Star Citizen, working with all of the keybinds. Thank you, John.
Oh, you're welcome, boss.
Okay. So this should be set up to be mostly compatible with his keybinds already. Let's see. All right, so it's the protocols that we need to look at. Ship actions. All right, there's cruise control toggle updated. Cycle firing mode. Is right alt 8 keys. ESP. Right alt L. Let's see, expand configuration. That should be down here. This is supposed to be K though. Right, Control K. What are you doing, silly baby? Now let's go back into Arena Commander. Let's change vehicles to let's go to the Vulture. Appreciate you, Michael. I do definitely appreciate you, bud, stopping by and giving some good information, everything like that. It's going to take a while, but once I go through and get this updated and set up, I will get everything working with an update. I think I have this on a GitHub. I'll have a link to it, though, for the VoiceAttack profile for John. So doing multiple spots on here, we're trying to get it to where John is set up for our VoiceAttack profile so he can do some of the controls. And then we're also trying to make sure that our controllers are updated to the latest keybinds because they introduced a bunch of new keybinds in 3.21 and 3.21.1. And I'm sure they're going to be doing it again in 3.22 whenever that comes out, which that's still looking at fourth quarter, so looking at December. All right, so first we got controls going.
Your systems are online.
All right, and then we got that's why I had it that way. Okay. Key bindings, gamepad, no, HOTAS, seats, movement. And then I had the hotkey, which was button 13. I got to figure out which button 13 is again. Okay. How do I change? Okay. Yep. What is my right click though for key bindings? Okay.
Repairing the ship.
Stop all commands. Stop commands. All right. Divine bindings, advanced controls. All right, those should still work. The power distribution protocol should still work because those are all with the F8 keys, and then F5, F6, and F7. So those should work. All of the shields and the thrusters and weapons and everything like that, those should work. Screw it. Let's go into persistent universe. All right. So, if you're just joining in, it's been kind of a quiet, chill stream. We've been going in and trying to get our stuff set up. Let's see. All right. That's a bunch of people standing right there. I want to try to make it to where it's more transparent or smaller, one.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
For the SRS system.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings before and after all.
Game's running really smooth. I'll actually be happy whenever the free fly is over, because then we'll have a bit stronger servers. So that's my push to talk in game. I think I should change that to where it's not that one. Testing, testing.
Arrival check call at hangar G3. Arrival check call at hangar G3.
Oh, there is the transparency slider.
Be sure to explore and discover all Orson has to offer. With so much to see and do, Crusader is a journey worth making.
If you need it there fast and safe, the Mercury checks all the boxes expected of a dependable courier vessel and then some. Built with the same engineering and design principles that has made Crusader the go-to manufacturer for galactic transport of any scale, the Starbringer chassis sets new standards for data and cargo conveyance. Contact your local Crusader Industries to learn more.
New visitors to Orson may sometimes find that they are experiencing a mild sense of vigor as they acclimate to the upper ship. Remember to breathe freely, stay hydrated, and take plenty of rest breaks. If symptoms persist, please contact a medical professional for additional assistance.
Crusader Industries' proud history of transport designs has crafted a landmark vehicle.
Attention, departure. Flight PS3-6XB-C is cleared for launch. Ready cargo check. Flight PS3-6XB-C cleared for launch.
Sick of sailing for the same old ship? Looking to expand your fleet without emptying your bank account? Ready to take your trip to the next level? Sounds like you're ready to rent with Vantage. With dozens of vehicle options and a wide range of sizes and models, Vantage Rentals is a new way to look at flying.
Thank you for visiting Orson, the heart and headquarters of Crusader Industries, where dreams take flight.
Display info 2.
Absolutely.
Display info 1.
Doing that now, boss.
Thank you, John.
Oh, you're welcome, boss.
Captain Protein. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. So I have my own custom. If you look on my channel, I actually have a John Doe profile. John, say hello to the stream.
Hey guys, it's John here. Welcome to the stream. I guess I wasn't expecting to be put on the spot like that.
So John is just one of my characters that I created as an NPC character, but he's kind of a doofus, and I kind of love his voice just because it's fun.
And so he talks like this, and he's not very bright, but you know, it's fun to have him as somebody that you can yell at in the stream.
So yeah. But I do have it. I'm trying to go through and get both my. So I run a HOSAS VKB setup, the Gladiator setup. I'm trying to get those set up, and then I'm also trying to get John, my VoiceAttack, set up, and then with all of the new updates, because he was updated the last time he was updated. I think it was 3.17, and they've added a lot of new keybinds in there and adjusted a lot of keybinds. So I'm trying to get everything set up for it for 3.21.1 so I can go through and use them, because I love using my my stuff. So right now I'm just kind of testing out different functionalities with different ships and seeing how they interact with controls and also with the VoiceAttack stuff. So, oh, what? Hangar 7. But then I'm also trying to go through and use SRS, which SRS is a simple radio standalone, an add-on that they created for DCS. And then Odeka, I want to say is how you say the organization here in Star Citizen. They went through and they do a hosting of a version of it for Star Citizen, which has different controls. So that's the bottom right that you can kind of see behind my character. I have it transparent so I can still see through it, but be able to go through and functionally use it. And so with that, I can go through and communicate with people without having to go through and pull them into a Discord or them being on Discord. And you have different functionality on there that allows you to be able to go through and get that stuff set up. So with that one, I can go through and hit my button. Nerdy gentleman putting out some information, just talking to people, and be able to go through and have those with radio effects and everything on them. And I'm trying to go through and get other people to download it and mess with it because, one, I think it's cool, and I think it should definitely be something that's used in the game. They do have it set up for emergency services and different locations within the Stanton system. So you can go through, and if you're in Crusader space, you can go through and have that and be talking to other people in Crusader space, just like a trucker radio or military radio. But I went through and created 3 specific channels for DSMT, which is Dark Space Mining and Trading, the org that me and Panda created years back. And so yeah, just trying to get all that stuff set up, and it's a whole lot of things for to try to get functioned. Prepare for takeoff.
Takeoff request has been sent. Do you want me to follow the SOP, or you just you know what? I'll just wing it. Power
So-
distribution reset, boss.
Here are some things that I need to adjust for John. So, ship actions, landing gear, gotcha. Takeoff and landing protocols. So this goes through and does these, does the ATC request. Let's see. Ship power function. So this no longer works. So you have to U, and then we're going to pause. Yeah, my love.
Oh, are you still streaming?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
What you need, baby? You just come in and pick on me?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we put those in storage, love? Y'all. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm texting them right now. Dang. All right, so we're gonna do wait for the ship to come on. We're gonna wait for 1 second, and then we're going to copy this, copy, paste. We're gonna change this to I by sinuses. Prepare for takeoff.
All right, submitting the takeoff request now. All right, and then startup procedures. Power distribution reset.
Nice. Okay, so that worked. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear has been raised.
VTOL on. Enable VTOL. Disable VTOL. All right. That's that. Gotcha. Okay, so and the server is running pretty smooth at this point in time. Let's see. Navigate to Crew L1.
Navigate into Crew L1, Ambitious Dream Station, boss.
Oh snap! They messed up. They changed how the navigation works, so that's not going to work. Navigate to Crusader.
Setting a route to Crusader, boss.
Oh, I need to adjust those. Damn it! Retract landing gear.
Landing gear is up.
Activate quantum drive.
Eeny, meeny, this one.
Jump.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, no, so I ran for the longest time just without any keybinds and just ran KBM because I kind of got frustrated with having to go through and get them all reset back up, but I really miss flying with my sticks. Boost. Jump.
Jump activated.
So, and since I haven't messed with John in so long with the voice attack or with my controller, so I'm like having to relearn them and also get all of them up to date because, you know. I figure right now, though, we should be able to go through Crew L1 and just kind of go out. I'm not necessarily needing to go out to the air and halo, although that would be safest to go out to the air and halo. But once I get John's voice attack profile updated, I'll try to go through and do an update through the GitHub. But it's so hard because it's like it's difficult, right? Because everybody uses different controller setups, everybody uses different KBM setups, like as in like how they set their profiles and everything up. Yeah, that's why Aaron Halo I think is probably the safest route. Arcal 3. So what do you usually run, Captain Proton? What's your ship setup? What's your layouts? What's all the goodness that you got? Everybody's saying the server is struggling. I'm like, bro, I see server FPS averaging an 8, which is not terrible, but it's not great. And BWN is doing fine. I wonder if I put that one in there. right. Deactivate quantum. Disable quantum. Disable quantum drive. Activate jump drive.
Hit in the jump button.
Let's see. John, go to sleep. Activate quantum drive. John, activate quantum drive.
I pushed the button.
John, deactivate quantum drive.
Pushing buttons, boss.
Okay. John, deactivate quantum drive.
Let's see, is it this button?
He's so helpful. All right, and I did have it set up for options before to where, let's see. Scanning only in lock ping controls to scanning mode. Then when I'm in scanning mode, beautiful. Okay.
Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
The server at, let's see, I really don't have a layout. I'm more KB and mouse. KBM ain't nothing wrong with it. Though I have a stick, I don't use it since I don't know that much on it. Gotcha. The server at let time lag like crazy or just crash. That event, only a couple days of that crazy stuff. Yeah. Well, and they didn't even run the Siege of Orison, which they were saying they were going to do. So that's to switch to there.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Mining mode off.
Going on, failed. I'm trying to get stuff set up. That is landing gear. All right. Save that. I was, but I wanted to go through and test it out here. So I do need to turn off some settings though, because right now it has it to where you look into turns. Look into turns. No. Okay, maybe like 10%. Look at strength velocity vector, forward vector, roll into turns. All right, it seems like it's looking into turns even more now. Maybe it's because of the velocity vector. So let me turn this all the way down. I know this isn't the most agile ship, the Prospector, but it does help to get a good idea of where you're at. Okay. We have controls for fracturing. Okay, so I need to take off. So I have in my keybinds, my advanced controls. I'm going to vehicles mining. I'm going to set this right here for right now. And go to vehicles mining. Fire mining laser. Switch mining laser is button 28. I don't know where button 28 is on there. I'll find that. But I want to go through and do this one. So we need to turn off headlights. All right. Set those. The flight power, not worried about it. I'm not worried about this because I can go through and have John control that. All right, what got tapped?
Extraction mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on. Mining mode off. Extraction mode on.
Options, controls, key bindings, HOTAS, advanced controls, vehicles, mining. I need to take off. Um, what is going on? What the fuck is that? That is open exterior, but I didn't know that had something back there. Wait a second. Come on, let me out. Is this to get to some of your things? Has this literally always been back here? Maybe I'm just silly and didn't realize it. Also, maybe the server's dying. No better time to hop. Yeah, it's weird. I've never noticed that spot in the back, and I've had a prospector for years. Um, Can't believe it now. Come on, don't give me an invalid location ID. I'm in the air in Halo on my ship. Nice. Trespassing? What? How the fuck am I trespassing on my own ship?
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
All right, we need to go to our options and we need to turn off the key bindings for opening the doors. Is that in cockpit? Flight systems ready. We'll turn that off. All right, so mining, we have 28, 27, and 29. Ground vehicles, general. Okay, I think I got that set.
Fracturing mode on.
Is there something over here?
Off. Mining mode on.
Just a random rock? Terranite and corundum. I mean, we might as well practice on it, right? It says it's going to be impossible, which I believe. Oh, look at the size. 18,741. Yeah, that is impossible. I need to find a good prospector loadout for solo mining. But I don't know what like the max size that you can really do on mining loadouts, you know what I mean? So it looks like with an Arbor MH2, max power is 1890. So I'm using regolith.rocks. This is a great resource. and you can go through and do some different checks. So you can change this to different loadouts. So we could go through and change this to an impact or a helix, but we are looking for something that has a decent minimum power, but also a decent maximum power. So the Hofstad versus the impact, the minimum power can go lower, but max power can go up. You do have some differences on here between resistance, instability. They both have minus 30% inert, which is nice. Between the two of those, I would actually go with the Hofstede. And then modules, I would go with let's see. This goes a power boost increase. Oh, this only has one slot on it? But what are you going to need to break it? Because see, if we have an Arbor MH2 and we go through and have, what do we have on our build for that one in pen messages? So it's got a Focus 3 and a Rigor 3. All right, so I know this one. Let's take these off for now. I know this can break a rock up to about 5,000 to 6,000, and I know typically we run Helix on the front with Surge, Stampede. And then our starboard side, we run an Impact 2, Focus 3, Rigor C3, and Stampede. Oh no, I didn't. I overwrote it. Front turret, Helix 2, Surge, Surge, Stampede. This is the Arbor. The Arbor has a Focus 3 and a Rieger. C3, and this one is, come on, Impact with Focus 3, Rieger 3, and Stampede. That's an expensive setup. Can I only have one loadout? So if we make this one and we do it Prospector, in my head, the smartest route to go is with a Lancet would be nice, but you also want to be able to break the smaller stuff. So that's why I was thinking like a Hofsteed. All of these give you minus 30% inert, which is nice. Optimal charge window is increased. The optimal charge rate is plus 20%. You do get some more instability, which kind of sucks, but I still think the Hofsteed is probably one of the better ones. And then if I was going on here, because I wouldn't want to try to go through and offset the instability. $30K. What's up, Elf? Okay. Appreciate you, bud. So with the Hofsteeds, I would go with a Stampede would go through and help be good because you could increase power. A Surge is also an increase in power, but the Surge is only because the Stampede is like a 20-second bump, right? So Surge would be great because you can go through and increase the power. You would also get an instability increase, but that power increase is nice. It only has one slot. Yo. It does only have the one slot. So if you have the Impact 1 with the Surge, and a Focus 3, So I was thinking the Hofstede with the Surge. That would put you up to 3150. Which is the same as a Helix, but a lot cheaper. And be cheaper cost-wise. I don't know. Do you have any of you guys in chat solo mine with, well, I guess mine with the Prospector and have a good setup? Because I would greatly like to hear it. It'd be nice if they had, I mean, I could also just Google good Prospector mining setups for 3.2, 1.1. John, say hello to the stream.
Oh, hey, how's it going, stream? How's everybody out there doing today? Hope you guys are doing good.
John. Thank you, John. All right, let's see what we can find.
Dora here. Today I would like to go over my recommended
Impact with Surge and Extra XL. Ooh, Extra XL? Impact 1, right? So you get the 20% charge optimal window. You get a minus 40% optimal charge rate, though. And she had the so she had this as Surge, and then
for me. First, we need a mining laser. I like to recommend the impact laser. Its optimal range isn't too close, but it's also not too far away. The laser power output doesn't start overly high, but high enough that the smaller breaks don't require as much power adjusting. It has an optimal window boost, which is great for those asteroids or deposits that need a little extra optimal window room. There are a few drawbacks to this laser though, including the increased resistance and slower charge with the optimal window, but with the 2 module slots or gadgets we can counter that increased resistance. Now let's talk about modules. The first module I like to equip is Surge. I like using Surge for when we need a little extra laser power. With its added 150% laser power boost, it helps lower the resistance, making those larger breaks just a little easier. The second module I like to equip is the XTR-XL. I like using XTR-XL to give myself a bit of a larger optimal charge window, so we're going into the overcharge a little less. Now that I've talked about,
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. It's a pretty cheap layout too. You do get a decrease on the resistance, or I guess an increase on the resistance, a decrease on the instability, which is nice. It's not much, but with that Surge on, so let's see what this changes. It's an optimal charge window. I still think changing this That's what the Impact won. I still think the Hofstede. I still think the Hofstede is going to be the better one. It's just not going to get you that second slot. So I think the Hofstede with the Surge. The other option is you can go through with the Helix, but that's going to go through and have a much higher lower power starting. So maybe that's why the Impact is the better spot for that, because she's right, this might be the better setup. Extra XL. Go with the Riger on there, but damn, that Riger is expensive as hell. It's 25% power mod, which would increase your power output, your max power. That is a decent one. Impact 1, Surge, Extra XL. All right, let's try to grab that and do a test setup for it. Thank you, Bootneck, for the new sub. Appreciate you. We're going to be in Orison. Yes, we are. We're going to hit Cousin Crows first. And we should be able to pick these pieces of gear up over there. Why is this person running backwards? Okay, there we go.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Pisces in the entry bay. Oh, in the entry bay. Okay. Now, I do want to get more people interested in the SRS app software, so that we can go through and be like, testing, mic check, over. Let's see how it comes out.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right. So we're going to look at all categories. No. We're going to look at utilities. Oh, do they not have any mining heads over here?
All employees, please remember that any visitors to restricted areas will
Boo!
be cleared with mobs. This is for you and your guests' safety. Thank you.
All right, we're going to change this to an Impact 1, which we can get at...
On paint drone G567R1, please contact ops at once. Again, you're looking for paint drone G567R1.
I like how it says Port Olisar still in here, but that's not a thing anymore. Mike L5, Area 18, Arc L1. Grim Hex. Hex is probably the closest place to us right now since we're on Orison. Do they have a Dumpers Depot on Seraphim? I don't think they have a Dumpers Depot on Seraphim.
call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right, folks, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here because I need to go through and do some restarting on my Steam Deck and everything like that. It's not working for some reason, and need to get that resolved. But I might be back on later on this evening. I don't know. So yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Until next time, this is Nerdy Gentleman reminding you all to game happy. I love you all. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.